Hey guys, welcome back to the flop for another bag review. First, we're coming to you live from the Arctic tundra. I'm sorry, but it's ridiculous. Like here we are, almost the end of March, and it's supposed to be gorgeous later in the week, but we've had rain, and so my backyard is a swamp. I didn't have an indoor location, so I came up to a local church to film, and it's super windy. So I am coming to you live from the back of my truck, trying to keep down on some of the wind noise. But anyway, today we are going to be looking at the swamp water bag from NOLA Bags. So thanks, Billy, for sending these out. This is a 4 on the slow side and a 8 on the fast side. And there are a few things about this bag that are very interesting. One is I don't believe I've ever felt a bag that feels quite like this bag feels. And that goes for the fabrics as well as the feel itself. I will tell you that the feel is very fine. It's almost like you've seen people post about it. It's almost like an actual sand feel. Not like just a small tiny bead feel, but like an actual sand. It kind of feels like sand and sounds a little like sand too when you squish it. But it is definitely a bag that I would say is gonna take you some time throwing it to get used to that feel, because I've been throwing these since I got them. I've had them for about a week and a half, and I've made a point of throwing them every time I do any sort of practice or any sort of tossing at all, because I wanted to make sure that I got a lot of reps on these, because I've never felt anything like it. It's definitely a completely different feel to anything that you felt out there. So in a world where all bag companies make a bag out of the same fabrics with the same fills and they just mix up and match the combinations, I will say that this bag is definitely different. So he definitely gets bonus points for stepping out of the mold and trying something a little different. So I'm going to do some down and backs with these things, and we'll talk a little bit more about them and how they perform. And we'll also try to do some situational stuff. I am already disclaimering, we're getting gale force winds here, so I expect to throw absolutely terrible today. And it's fine. We're just going to get some reps in on the bags and stuff. But the situational could be tricky because the wind is going to make any precise shooting pretty difficult. But I will do my very best, as you guys know that I will. So anyway, let's get down to the down and backs after this. Okay, guys, let's do a few down and backs, see what we can do. Also, the hood is up, not because I'm trying to go full Eminem mode, but because I feel like it's cutting down a little bit of the wind into the mic. So I just don't want you guys to be RIP headphone users every time the wind blows. So let's see what we can do. Let's see here. Also, I do realize that this is probably shorts weather for Eddie, but it is not shorts weather for Rob. So I'm going to do the best I can, and I'm freezing to absolute death out here. So, okay. Definitely took me some time to kind of get used to these bags. I am telling you, when you pull them out of the packaging, you're going to be like, huh, that's very interesting. And that's wind. I'm sorry. Hear that? Sorry. I'm trying not to kill you guys. I'm going to have to really adjust my talking to this end of the board because the wind's blowing directly in my face at the other end, and I believe it's picking up in the mic. So y'all just bear with us in this review. Like I said, the audio is going to be a little in and out. So, but anyway, like I was saying, when you open the package and you pull these bags out, you're going to be like, huh, that is a very interesting bag. And it is. It just feels like nothing you've ever felt before. And it definitely takes a little time to get used to. So I've been throwing these, like I said, a lot. And it's they're not a bad bag, actually. It is it's got a really soft landing. You can they move well. They're nice and controllable on the foreside. and the fast side is really fast. It's like I said, it's just it definitely takes a minute to figure out. Yeah, we have a large group of people down around where I live who are NOLA bags athletes. We have Justin Duke, who you saw us interview a few weeks ago, and then we have Cannon Hatcher, who's an up and coming dude. He's a young guy and he's outstanding. We have Maddie McBride, who is um, a young girl, and if you've probably seen her on some ACL broadcasts because she's been making some big runs out there in tournaments. So they're all NOLA sponsored, and Billy takes such good care of them. He really does, and they just can't say enough good things about him or his bags. So it's really nice. Oh, that was a wind. It's really nice that I was able to get some of these bags out here to do a review because I know these are brand new for him and he's trying to get the word out. So it was really nice that I was able to get a chance to throw these. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, but they do. They land really soft, have a really soft landing, and they're very controllable. You can kind of see, well, not that one. And I won't even blame the wind for that one. That was just terrible. But you can kind of see how they just kind of gently slide up the board. I'm going to throw on the fast side now. It's already a train wreck going this way into the wind. But we're going to take our chances. So that fast side, it is an 8, and it is quick. It is quick fast side. It's very, very hole friendly on the fast side. I will say that. There we go. Take a 9, throw one off. But the one thing that I will say about the slow side is that it could be, and this is all speculation. This is just speculating while I'm throwing the bags and kind of what I've experienced. If the slow side hangs up on the hole, if it hangs on the edge of that hole, and you don't actually actively drag it, sometimes it just sticks there. And I don't mean like it's sticky and it's not hole friendly in that capacity, but like I guess because the sand feel that we talked about, that very fine feel, I think that it creates sort of it'll just get tight. Does that make sense? So like instead of the looser, beads and materials kind of the beads shifting, especially with like board movement, like when someone smacks the board with another bag and the beads sometimes will, shift around and cause the bag to fall in. I don't feel like you get that with these. I feel like because of that material, or not because of the material I believe would probably be very hole friendly. It's just I feel like the beads will hang it up on that slow side a little bit. It feels like it packs. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I would look out for. It's kind of the only thing I've really noticed about the slow side is that. But the fast side, I've seen it sneak around. I've seen it do all kinds of things on the fast side. So the fast side is very hole friendly, and that was a good drip right there on the slow side. It just happened to lip that and go in, so that was nice. But I would say that my opinion on these bags changed a little bit after throwing them versus just opening the package. Because when I first opened the package, I was like, this is just different. I don't know. This is just different. I just don't know about this. It doesn't feel like anything. But then again, like I said, every innovation has to start somewhere. Every innovation was because somebody said, everybody's doing this, I'm going to do this. And so I feel like, you really have to kind of put that out of your mind, and you have to say, yeah, it feels a little different, but let's give it a chance. And so I gave it a chance, and it's actually It's not bad. Like I said, I kind of did a bit of a 180 on it. So it's definitely, I think, something that you have to try to really understand what I'm talking about when I talk about it being such a different feeling bag, because it really is. It's nothing you felt. So definitely, if you see any of these at your blind draw, then definitely check them out. Get it. Ooh, we got half of it. Hey, airmail drag on video. We at least got that. We didn't get the 4-bagger today. That's okay. We'll get that another time. Anyways, that's the down and backs with the swamp waters from NOLA bags. And like I said, it's a very interesting bag. So I'm going to set up some situational stuff right now and see if we can get anything. See if we can get anything to cooperate with us. Thanks, guys. Bye. All right, guys, that is our review for the NOLA bag swamp water. And all I did to break these in, by the way, I forgot to say that earlier, is I did a couple of rounds with Downy Wrinkle Guard in the wash, and then I tumbled for probably 3 hours, no heat with a towel. And because I just wanted to make sure I got these absolutely where I wanted them to be before I threw them. And so I felt like that did a good job. I don't think these bags get super loose, like super like loose and stretchy. I mean, you can even tell kind of holds its shape a little bit when you do it like this. But it is like I said, it does loosen up a little, and but not too loose. So if you like a fuller bag and you're more of a full bag player, this could be a good option for you, especially if you like fine fill. So many people really enjoy a small bead fill. And I don't think you're going to find any smaller than these. I mean, this is practically sand. You've seen it a million times. It really feels like it's like microscopic bead fill. So if you like a small bead fill and you like a more full filling bag that's not going to get too loose on you, the swamp water could be great for you. So be sure to go over to the site or check them out on Facebook to get you a set if you're interested. And I just want to thank you again for tuning in for another bag review, and we'll be back next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye. Oh no!